tell you about Patty's pastries. Baby, let me tell you about Patty's pastries.
What up, guys? Welcome back to In a Pinch with Patty, featuring
Quis.
What up, y'all? I definitely missed y'all last week.
I missed y'all too a little bit.
Quis was out here catching flights, not feelings. So
You heard?
we're back.
With another one.
Hey. So, guys, this week, if you've been following along with us, last week we discussed A in the alphabet and we did anxiety. So, I mean, it was a good, I played the episode back a couple of times.
Same.
It was good. I mean, I always like listening to it because, like, I pick up stuff that, like, maybe I wasn't even, like, trying to, like, I guess, like, throw out. And I was like, wow, I was, like,
I got you.
spitting some heat with that one.
Shit, like I was telling you before we got on the mic, just listening to it back made me really realize a lot of shit about myself as far as where my anxiety comes from. Really talking about it, like I said, it helps. So I'm definitely fucking where shit is going.
Okay. So, guys, this week we're at letter B, and I have decided that we're going to focus on bullying, aka cyberbullying.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, and like, we're just gonna talk about it. Like, this is not only going to be related to children, or, you know, it's every aspect of bullying, cyberbullying, adults, children, like
Real
media,
life bullying.
celebrities. Like, we're getting ready to talk about it. So, like, diving right into it, I mean, I don't know about you, but, like, when I hear the term bullying, the first thing I think of is, like, kids.
Thanks.
Off rip. So, let's just dive right into it and talk about kids these days. Like,
I know bullying is crazy nowadays, especially with all social media, all the kids being on there. Like,
I can't imagine.
bro, like, I have little cousins, so, like, talking to them, like, they got, like, extra wild shit going on. Like, you know what swatting is, or you ever heard of that?
Isn't that like when they call the police?
Yes, so I guess the little kids, if they don't like you, they're gonna come together and they'll get your address. They're gonna get your mom's work
I've seen
spot.
that on TV.
Bro,
It's a real thing.
yes, they told me about it. I was like, no way. Like, you calling the police to people's crib, to their job. Like, yo, I can't imagine going through nothing like that.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing. Unfortunately, like again, I mean, not unfortunately, fortunately, you know, I didn't have to grow up with, you know, we didn't have social media. I mean, we got into MySpace like
Yes, sir.
my like 9th and 10th grade year, I think.
Okay.
So, like, you know, it wasn't people like scrolling timelines.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only beef you had on MySpace is if like you were not in somebody's like top
Top
five.
five.
Yeah, top five. So, and, you know, it's funny, but like, I can't imagine being a teenager having to go through the stresses of life with social media
Yeah. It's a
added
different
into the
ballgame.
mix.
Completely different ball game. Like I
Like,
came
these
up on MySpace
ROMs.
too. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They going all out for the prom. Like, that shit was the Met Gala.
Like, it's kind of like unbelievable. Like,
Definitely unbelievable.
people are spending like racks, like 10 bands. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, listen,
Could have started a business.
shout out to all those parents out there, like, giving their kids that experience.
Giving them
this
the
is
world.
definitely not to look. They appreciate it. Like, if you can do it, that's your thing. But like, I'm just saying, like, me personally, like from a kid's, like, trying, you know, try to put myself in a kid's perspective, and like, I don't know how you grew up, but like,
Not with no $10,000 prom.
yeah, I mean, I grew up like fairly, you know what I'm saying? Like we grew up decently, and especially if like people know me or listening from like Carolina, like I grew up on a golf course.
Okay.
But like at the end of the day, I promise you, June wasn't coming off none of that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be good to get a limo ride with like
facts.
10 of your homies. Like
that was the shit back then. You
yeah,
get that
and
limo,
then
you was
they're still
lit.
gonna talk shit about them $75. Like, you don't even deserve this, but I'm gonna do it because it's your prom. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
true.
it's like,
That's cool to be able to experience that though too. Like kudos to the parents that are allowing their kids to have that under their belt, and now we got social media where you can see that forever. Like you'll be able to be like, yo, my prom was da da da. They ain't got no fucking photo books no more. We're like, let me show you what their prom pictures look like.
yeah, you're like the
nowadays,
most viewed fit on
Yeah,
YouTube,
there you
like
go. You
for
got-
2023.
There you go, 400,000 views on your prom. Pull up in the limo and shit. Like that's so cool. So
But
kudos to
okay,
them.
and boom, let's like really talk about prom. Like I was scrolling, you know, when they, you know, they were posting proms down here, and I saw this one, you know, post from like 2019 of, you know, a big girl, and like the post was like, oh, she hadn't even like gone to prom, and it ended up going viral.
Damn.
Because like everybody was like making fun of her.
What the fuck?
Yo, no, that shit's real.
Yeah, that's
Shit's real.
Probably adults in the comments and all
Like,
types of shit.
100%.
Yeah.
Like we've definitely seen fucking grown ass adults and like, how are you clowning somebody else's child? Like,
Yeah,
and
that's
you're
crazy.
a parent.
Yeah, that's wild. Like, that's crazy. How do you feel comfortable doing something like that?
Like, and you know, God forbid, and she like had a great dress on, she had great shoes, her makeup was done, her hair was done, but it's like, can you imagine like, and especially, I'm gonna keep it real, from like a female and a bigger female at that in school, like you already have to go above and beyond to try to impress anyway. But then like you're like appreciating yourself. Oh, you know, you feel beautiful, your hair's
Yeah.
done, your makeup's done, your dress is great, and then like you open your social media and everybody's laughing at you, like
Yeah.
because you're a big girl. Like who does that? And and I definitely saw adults in that comment, you know, in that comment section. It's just like, bro, and some people, I don't even think do it maliciously, maybe, but like laughing at somebody else, like laughing at somebody else's expense is like crazy to me.
Definitely. I feel the thing behind that is people feel so comfortable on social media that they're behind their computers or their phones, you know, in the comment section they can say whatever they want and feel like there's no consequences of that, or like they're just speaking their mind, and people will be like, oh, well, I'm just speaking on how I feel. But like sometimes not all opinions need to be spoken, or like you can feel a certain type of way and not say shit, but like on social media people be like, you know, blah 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 blah, and think that shit doesn't affect anybody else. And that shit's really sad nowadays, because that's all people got time for, is being on social media, leaving comments on stuff. Like,
Trolling.
yeah.
Like, and I mean, this even goes out to the, you know, the quote unquote, like, you know, I don't want to say like typical or average, but like, I guess like the model, like high school, you know, female prom attendee, like, they get bullied too.
Facts.
Like, oh girl, I know you didn't go with your lace lifting up like that,
Yeah.
or like, what's up with those baby hairs? Or
Find
where's
that
she
one nail that's a little
yeah,
broke
like
on the
zooming
corner.
in on the toes, like,
Yeah.
oh, her feet slipping off her shoe. They're 6-inch heels. What do you
Yeah.
expect? Like, happens to the best
People
of
find
us.
everything and anything to get at you on the internet.
For
It's
clout,
crazy. Yeah.
right? For a share, for like, I don't know about you, like that shit makes me mad. But like, again, it's like,
For sure.
and we don't even see, like, let's keep it real. Like, this is coming from somebody that doesn't have kids in their home, but like, think about the kids that are like topics of group chats.
Now it ain't burn books and shit in school.
Snapchat,
and writing
close
people's
friends,
names in the
like,
bathroom. Now you got whole group chats about you. You got people, bro.
Like you can't even
gosh.
like. I've never been like a really big fan of like going out in pajamas or whatever because like, don't get me wrong, you catch me on the right day, like you know, it is what it is. But like, I'm definitely on like look good, feel good type vibes. So like, and I'm a Libra, so like we're vain.
Gotcha.
But like, you can't even like, God forbid you having a bad hair day, cause I'm good for balling my hair up in a ponytail on top of my head.
Keep it moving.
And then you gonna be a meme. You know what I'm saying?
Like somebody gonna get you talking about someone. Check this out.
Yeah, or like, you know what I'm saying? Say you were like, I'm in the garden and outside watering plants and stuff, and like, God forbid I go somewhere and I've had on flip flops outside and like, I'm gonna be a meme because my foot got some soil and shit on
now
it.
the lady,
you know?
4 people behind you got your pictures.
Right
on
now
the
I'm a meme. Like even like, listen, I was just joking with Liz about this the other day. I was like, bro, I know 100% I've been a meme getting up out of that motherfucking beach. Trust me. I'll be like, bro, come help me up. I don't want to be a meme. And like she always like laughs at me, but it's like, I'm just like, what kind of person, like, I've just never been that person to be like, now I've like definitely like taped some people on some drunk type shit, you know what I mean? But like laughing at like some shit while you drunk and laughing at a motherfucker's appearance is like crazy.
As well as putting that shit publicly and posting some shit like that in your group chat. Like if you're gonna publicly post that shit, like, you gotta understand there's millions of people about to see your shit, and it's fucked up both ways. Like if you send somebody in a group chat like, yo, look at some shit I just seen, but it's not the whole world chiming in on your shit.
I mean, yeah, I guess like if you want to look at it, like if you're gonna do some fucked up shit, do some fucked up shit on the low. I mean, I guess I would agree with you on that, but it's just like I don't know, like I don't have that type of friends. Like everybody's friends are different, but like I don't like really like hang out and chill with people that like
Talk
make
shit
fun of
about
folks.
people, yeah.
And now every now and then you're gonna see somebody in the grocery store like, what the fuck was they thinking? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I'm the type of person, like if I see a lady with like her dress still tucked or like some tissue on her shoe, like I'm gonna tell you about it. And then it's like 90% of folks are out here like, let me get this on the gram real quick. Look at this shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's a joke, everything's a prank, and it's just like kids are really affected by that. You know what I mean? Like, and I've seen it firsthand, you know, with kids on my street. And it's just like, yo, bullying is real, and I can't imagine cyberbullying for adults is real.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You got females and males out here, you know, sharing like fat girl statuses or broke dude statuses or lemon pepper stepper statuses. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is a lemon pepper stepper?
Oh, you don't know about lemon pepper steppers?
I'm gonna Google that after the show, yo.
Oh, y'all
my
better
gosh.
tell Quis about the lemon pepper steppers.
Hey, yo.
Oh, you gotta hashtag that for this.
I'm late.
Lemon pepper steppers is just like an old ass pair of shoes, and this dude was like, bitch, I got my lemon pepper steppers. So like that shit went crazy. I cannot believe you haven't seen that.
I probably did.
You've definitely seen. I mean, but it started out as like making fun of somebody's shoes, and like, how fucked up do you have to be to make fun of a person's shoes, bro? Like, and I mean, even when I was in high school, anybody can drop a comment and let you know I'm being 100% real when I say this. I ain't play that bullying shit.
Yeah, because it's face to face and shit was different back then. Like, cyberbullying affects everybody now. Like, ain't even had to get bullied in school.
Oh, I was that one ready to like
you
see
bullied
you
me.
about
Come on,
bullying.
let's go.
Not even myself. Like, I was taking up for other people.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's what we not like. There was this girl I went to school with. I'm not gonna name her name just for like privacy purposes, but like, I grew up in Carolina. Trailer parks were a big thing. Like, I went to school with her. Like, some of her siblings went to school, so I'm assuming she had at least 3 or 4. Like, her hair used to be greasy. She had acne. Like, her clothes were probably hand-me-down. Not probably, they were hand-me-downs.
Gotcha.
Like, she was super quiet. Like, bro, when I'm telling you, everybody made fun of her. Everybody made fun of her. And to this day, I remember her first and last name. And, like, I remember, like, no, we're not going to do that today.
Yeah.
Like, at lunch, like, literally stepping in to be like, no, we're not going to do that today. And, like, what's up? What about it?
That's good shit, yeah.
But it's like, that doesn't, like, what do you, like, you can't do that now. Because now, like, you're a square. If you go take it up for somebody at school, or you're not cool, or you're not part of the squad, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a lame, like.
True, it's uncool to be the bigger person or the better person. Like, I definitely feel where you're coming from on that. It is shit. Now that you put it in perspective, it is like you step up for somebody. It's like, yo, some people's eyes you might be like the hero, but to everybody else, it's like, yo, look at this dumbass. Like, what you doing? Like,
and like, let's go a step further. A lot of people not gonna like this. Insert trigger warning. Like, how do you expect me not to make fun of people? And I see my mama doing it on social media.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's a joke. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it's not just kids anymore.
It's really not. It's adults, definitely. Like, and we're adults, so we see that shit every day. Like, it's crazy, like, the shit that people post, like, because they're chilling at home behind the camera. Like, these people. Like, it's crazy, like, when you know somebody and then you have them on social media. I don't know how the fuck, if I know you, you gotta add me on social media and shit. But
Right.
anyways, but it's crazy because you know that this person in real life wouldn't speak on these kinds of things. They wouldn't say what the stuff that they're reposting and memeing and like shit that talking in their statuses. You know them people. You know they not about that life. But like, it makes them so comfortable because they're online. Like, you could be whoever you want to be. Oh, this will never trace back to me. Maybe da da da.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. I can agree with that. Like, I just think, like I said, like, when we were growing up, me specifically, like, you didn't hear about adults being bullied.
Oh, hell no. Cause
You just didn't.
Nah, that was like happening in the workplace. And,
I mean, there might
talks
be,
about shit
like
that.
not gonna lie, you might hear, like, your mom or dad, like, you might hear, or, like, your aunt or uncle, like, they might go to a bar and there's always, like, this one drunk, uncle or one drunk auntie or whatever. Like, they might, like, have a couple of Polaroids of them acting an ass or, like, put them out. But, like, people wouldn't, like, adults weren't getting bullied back in the day. And, like, now it's like, and we'll get into that, but, like,
It's an everyday thing.
for dumb, like, minuscule ass shit. Like,
Facts. Shit, I experience that shit on TikTok all the time. Whenever I post some shit, it's not even just the, like, kids. Like, it's the adults who be saying off the wall shit. Like, yo, you on my shit.
yeah, they be the
Talking
worst
shit,
though,
like,
right?
yo,
like,
like,
just keep scrolling.
Yeah, you took time out. You on your lunch break right now. You give me them $2 you made for taking your time to comment on my shit. Like, but I mean, it all depends on how you let that shit affect you. Like, how do you feel like you take? I'm pretty sure you've experienced it, but how do you deal with it? How would you?
I mean, I, like, honestly, like, anybody that knows me knows, like, I'm active on social media,
Really?
like, and I would say, like, up until the past, like, year or so, like, I was selfie-o-rama, you know what I mean? But, like, life happens, like, broken relationships happen. You gain weight. You know, might not get your eyebrows done as much as you normally did, or your nails done. So like for me, like I think the bigger issue with me is like bullying myself, but like
Okay.
oh, there's definitely probably some people that I would deal with bullying. Like everybody does. Like somebody's gonna make fun of somebody.
Yeah.
Like just keeping it real.
Somebody got something to say always.
Always like
And it's crazy because the more, like, you know, I'm not gonna say everybody wants to be known on social media, but like, you know, you want to be out there. You want your shit to get seen. Like, of course, you want others to like appreciate it or whatever your reason is behind you posting. So it's kind of like you can't not fucking have people giving. You can't give. Damn, that's crazy that I fucked that up. Everybody has the ability to chime in on what you're posting on the internet.
Right.
So like it's really up to you. Like how could you avoid that? By not posting, but then it's like
turning the comments off on their fuck ass.
That's what I thought too, but then
it's like, okay, this might be a business post, so
exactly.
Like I can't.
You don't hear the goodness that other people have to say. My girlfriend pointed that out earlier. She was like, well, if you turn the comments off, what about the people who want to tell you the positive shit? Like somebody's like, yo, this is great. So you're kind of like, now you're fucking yourself on it.
Ever let somebody motherfucking make you feel like
I'm gonna delete that motherfucking comment
for real.
after I tell that how I feel. But nah, I ain't never turning my fucking comments off. I might feel how I feel about it, but like it ain't gonna last forever.
Other people do, you know what I'm saying? So this is a good outlet for people, you know. Yo, it's crazy. It literally says what can be done to really stop it. Wow.
That's taking good notes. She is
ready.
Like, were you bullied, like, coming up?
In real life or on social media?
Yeah, real life.
Yeah, hell yeah, I was bullied. And I could tell you the first time I got bullied, which is crazy because I still remember it. Like, I'm pretty sure I got bullied before then, but the first time that really sticks in my head, I remember his fucking name. I'm not gonna say it because his sister follows me on social media and yeah, so like I remember I was in 5th grade. This is like my first day of school in Hawaii. So like, you know, this is my first day of school. I don't know nobody, like everything's new to me. I'm in Hawaii. They got colored people I ain't never seen before. Like they talking all types of crazy, like shit is wild to me. So we're getting ready to go into the classroom and like the bell rings and everybody's sitting in front of the classrooms chilling. It was like an outdoor school. Like shit was the craziest shit I ever seen. Like there was no hallways. Everything was just like open.
That's Hawaii.
Yeah, it was dope. So this dude yells out, "Yo, white boy!" Really loud. Like it wasn't like he was standing face to face with me. Like he was probably like 10-20 feet away from me. He was like, "Yo, white boy, you as white as my meat." Yo, like, and he like pulled his pants up and like grabbed his nutsack and pulled it out. Like, yes. Yo, he was like, "You as white as my meat."
5th grade.
5th grade. He was in 6th grade. He was he was the bully of the school. Like, motherfuckers was scared of him and like nobody would talk shit about him. But yeah, I will never forget that. And crazy because like a couple years later, like, you know, I didn't establish myself in Hawaii. Motherfuckers know what's up now. Like I didn't grow into myself. I wasn't like, you know, yeah. So we became cool. So like motherfucker, he didn't came to me talking about, so, you know, he ain't never mentioned what happened. Like, but motherfucker, I remember, like I'll never forget it. But we became cool. Like me and his sister was real cool. So I mean, yeah. And other than that, I was bullied for like, you know, I'm the brightest dude there. You know, my skin don't get no suntan. It always look like I got sunburn. Like my eyes move. Like I got bullied for a lot of shit, but I feel like that molded me into who I am now. It took a long time, but it made me realize a lot about myself, a lot about the world, a lot about how different people are. like nobody's the same. Everybody's got something different, and you gotta appreciate that shit.
Yeah.
Regardless.
No, it's true. I mean, I was definitely bullied, like, really, like, middle school. It was, like, middle school for me. Like, it's crazy because I guess the actual act was bullying, you know what I mean? But, like, it was so, like, third party, like, on some, like, I mean, like, we're middle schoolers, you know what I mean? But, like, I was about that action in middle school.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
like, I was very, like, I remember I fought a 9th grader in 6th grade, got knocked the fuck out, but I bet I stepped to her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't on that. So, like, I definitely got bullied for being heavy. You know what I'm saying? As, like, time progressed, I got bullied and I got, like, laughed at because, trigger warning, like, I was in Carolina and, like, have been in interracial relationships, like, my whole life. So, like, a Caucasian female dating black boys in North Carolina, you know what I'm saying, in the 99s and the 2000s, like, it was different.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I've been bullied from the white community. I've been bullied from the black community because, like, I won't say, like, I don't identify because, like, I am who I am. Like, I don't identify as a color. But, like, I've definitely been bullied, 100%. But, like, I think the plus part of it with me is, like, I'm also about, like, whatever you want to do, we can do it. Like,
yeah, facts. Let's get it on.
So, but I'm thankful that that's part of my personality. But, like, there's some people, like, that are not mentally built like that. And, like, I definitely, like, my thoughts and my, like, good vibes go out to them because it's hard. But there's light at the end of the tunnel, always.
Always. I like how you spoke on how, like, you were catching flack from both, like, Caucasians and African Americans.
Oh, for sure.
Because, like you said, identifying is that's a real thing. Like, so, like, me, I look white, but I got black features. So, like, the white people is like, you know, or the Caucasians are like, da-da-da-da. But then the black people can't accept me either because, yo, he got white skin, but, you know, he might be a brother, da-da-da-da. So it's like,
right. No, I get that. Trust me,
like,
I get that 100%.
Group. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I get that. And it was, like, so crazy because, like, you know, I didn't go back to Carolina for a long time after I moved. And, like, when I went back, like, you know, interracial dating was, like, a lot more popular. And, like, friends from school had, like, black husbands and fiancés and biracial kids. And they're like, yo, and this, you know, one of my homegirls, she said it to me jokingly. She was like, you know, I gotta give it to you. Like, you were, like, the only white girl talking to black boys, like, in high school. Like, but, like, it may have been, like, one other one.
Yeah, that's crazy to hear.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, again, we're in North Carolina.
Yeah, true.
Like,
that's all about where you at.
It was crazy. But we'll save that for another episode, because trust. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, this is gonna be a big one. Trigger warning. People, like, seriously get bullied for their sexual orientation.
Oh yeah, people be wilding.
Let
me not say that.
Like, no, wilding.
Them old people on Facebook.
I'm gonna say whatever I have to say. This is our podcast, so we can say whatever we want to say.
I'm gonna say the group of old people on Facebook. They be, I be going through the comments just on, like, I seen the gym UFit switch their logo over to, like, the flag shit the other day. And, you know, I like reading comments
Happy
and shit.
Pride Month, y'all.
Hey, shout out to everybody, bro. In the comments, going crazy. Like, they just.
People were losing their minds over Bud Light. Like, first of all, if you drink Bud Light on a regular, we just got finished talking about bullying and fix it, Lord. But like, find you something to do.
Definitely.
You see how easy that was?
Yeah,
you
but
see how easy that
that's
was?
really how it is, though. And then it's like we take that from that conversation and you go post that simple comment on Facebook.
You see how easy that
and
was?
boom, now you're a cyberbully.
Like, but that's how mindful you have to be of, like, you know what I mean? Like, but getting back to that, I mean, I'll be straight up with you. Let me put this out there and just say, like, you're 100% entitled to do, you know, whatever, and think how you want to think. Your opinion, your mind, you're your own person.
Yes, sir.
However,
there's a time and a place.
listen, I mean, that's just it. It's your opinion. Your opinion. Like, keep it to yourself. Like, I don't know how you were raised, but I was definitely raised, like, my grandma, like, long live Dorothy, like, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
That's
straight
facts.
up.
That's exactly what it was. Everybody know that
She
one.
lived by the golden rule, like, treat people how you want to be treated. Like, literally, my grandma, that was, like, my grandma's mantra. Treat people how you want to be treated.
That's
like,
real shit.
But, like, I've unfriended people, and, like, people I'm like, thinking I'm cool with just for, like, certain statuses they shit. Like, that shit's not funny. And if you find, like, humor, and again, that's your opinion, you're 100% entitled to that, but it's also my choice and my discretion on what I'm gonna look at on my timeline, you know what I'm saying? And, like, quite frankly, like, people will get on social media and, like you said, like, they don't even be thinking, like, y'all got friends out here in the fucking, like, gay community, like, brothers, cousins, and y'all on here sharing, like,
anti this, anti that.
Yeah,
that
like,
shit's
who
crazy.
does that? Not to mention, like, you know, this is gonna step on some people's toes, but, like, oh, people are like, oh, it's, you know, it's my religion, you know, I can't agree with that because 100% entitled, you know, that's your choice, whatever. But any religion that I know of, and I have, like, pretty good knowledge of, like, several religions, like, not one religion, like, teaches you to judge people.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Teaches you to be mean to people. Like, nobody encourage it. They might not agree with it, but, like,
nobody says you shouldn't fuck with those people because of their beliefs or however they go about stuff.
Yeah, and I've, like, deadass I've had people say some of the craziest, like, remarks to me. Whole time, like, I've been in a relationship with a female.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in a relationship with a male.
I thought you were saying, like, you was in a relationship while you didn't heard the remarks.
No, I'm saying, like, I've been in a relationship with a female. I've been in a relationship with a male. Whole time they're like, oh, this such and such, or this such and such. And I'm like, well, you know, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, well, if they feel that way about them, like,
they probably feel the same way about you.
Yeah, I gotta get you the fuck from around me.
That's facts.
How
do you feel about the effects that bullying and cyberbullying has on people?
Oh, like, suicide rate is crazy.
Oh my gosh. Do you think cyberbullying has
100%?
Yeah, I can agree with you there.
Like, 100%. And it's, like, alarmingly sad. Like, just off of the experiences that I've had in my personal life, like, dealing with how, you know, others identify or whatnot, like, yeah, it's crazy. People are hurtful. You know what I mean? Like, people are really hurtful.
Extremely hurtful.
And it's like, yo, again, you can feel how you want to feel. You're entitled to that. But it's like, going out your way to be mean, again, it's just giving miserable, and it's giving fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it's giving bored, and it's giving, like, You
ain't got
need
nothing better.
you
some
need
help.
Jesus
Yeah.
or whoever else you know what I'm saying? Like
That's true.
Shout out to Jesus.
Amen.
How bullying affects your mental health, like, yo, like, again, I can just speak off of, I live in Wilton Manors, like, one of the largest gay LGBTQ plus communities in the country. Like, that was a mouthful.
Definitely.
Shout out to Wilton Manors.
Ooh.
But like, you know, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, I'm fried.
Stay good gas.
Affects your mental health. Yeah, like I'm just, because of my location and because of my personal experiences in life, like I know for sure bullying affects mental health on so many different levels. Like, gives you complexes. You know what I mean? Like, it gives you depression, it gives you anxiety, it gives you sadness, it gives you feelings of being alone. Like, yes, 100%. Like, and it's real.
Definitely.
And like, I'll just pause and be like, if like anybody's going through that, like, call somebody. You know what I mean? Like, you're not alone.
If you ain't got nobody, leave a comment. We'll definitely get back to you ASAP.
I mean, for sure. But I definitely feel like bullying takes a big toll on your mental health.
You think that affects? Well, I can't say think, but that along affects people's regular life, along with how they go about being on social media. Like, they'll be posting less, or they'll take all
me,
that
for
shit
sure,
off.
for sure, for
got
sure.
you.
Like, I haven't even had somebody, like, you know what I mean? I've never had, if anything, like, you know, people will be like close friends of mine that know how I post, or like, oh, you know, we don't ever take pictures anymore. You don't ever take, or like on vacation, I won't take pictures, or, you know, and it's sad that, and I haven't experienced direct, like, you know what I mean? I guess it's like just in my head from past experiences that like, you know, I don't want to post this because somebody might make fun of what I have on, or make fun of this, or make fun of how I look. Like, yeah, for sure, I definitely feel like it affects, I mean, like I said, I'm concerned about like what I put on to go out and go somewhere. And I know other people that are and do too, especially women.
Do you think that's more of in fear of becoming a meme, or more reality bullying? Do you think somebody would ever like just approach you and be like, yo?
Nah, because people, I mean, like, excuse my language if my old girls listen to this, but like, people are pussies, like, straight up.
Yeah, of course.
Like, for
Ain't
the
nobody
most
gonna
part,
say
like, but like, that's why I was just saying, like, as far as like social media, like, I mean, me personally, like, it's a joke for real, but like, for real, like, I feel that way too. Like, I say it like jokingly, but like at the end of the day, like, whoever like, there's been plenty of people that like went to the corner store, might have been having a bad day, had a fight with their husband or wife or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They're going to fucking buy a gar or a pack of woods, and like, next thing you know, next week, like, they done gone viral. Like, that shit's embarrassing.
Very.
Like, can you imagine?
Shit, I'm pretty sure I was a meme a couple times.
I'm all about, like, listen, and I mean, there's a fine line with this, like, because there's been, I think it's like on a situation by situation basis, but like, when people are assholes or racist or, you know, whatever, and they get called out online, like, man, people be threatening their moms, their dads, their kids.
That's like how I was telling you about my little niece or my cousin, bro. That's like on an adult level. Like, yo, we about to hit your job up and say you just send them the screenshots of everything you said. We going to corporate. We calling your business and getting your shit taken down. Like, that shit is wild.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like on a case by case. Like, okay, boom. For example, perfect example. Did you hear about? I know you like follow the Shade Room, right?
Nope.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, they was talking shit about my homegirl, so I stopped following them.
Okay. Come on, Shade Room, you gotta do better.
Definitely.
But like, I'm not gonna hold you.
It's
Like,
okay
they do keep you up to like date on most of the times. Like,
It's too much drama for me.
But I don't follow them like that. But like, if I want to know, like, if I see something and want to know if it's like facts, I'm gonna go to the Shade Room because like they're like fucking TMZ. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't fuck with TMZ either.
I mean, they report some crazy shit sometimes.
Yeah,
but like,
I mean, I guess everything can't be perfect. So let me say I don't fuck with them, but like that's not mine. I don't really got a news source. Like, there's too much bullshit out there nowadays.
Yeah, you can't
yo.
trust anything.
Nah.
Like, you could trust these facts though.
Yeah, every time in a pinch with Patty every week at Wednesday at 12 p.m.
plug.
Come on.
Right. All right, boom. Here's a good one. How can we prepare our kids for these type of issues?
That's a great question. Right
Yeah,
there.
it's proactive. Being
like
proactive.
Shit, yo, for real. We can prep them as much as we can. I'm about to speak on how I feel, but shit is changing. Like, it's not even like, bro, social media about to be life for these kids. They're getting phones at 3, 4, 5 years old and shit. So
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
yeah, it is extremely crazy. But how can we protect them? I feel like you can warn your kids. You got to talk to your kids about shit. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you got to let your kids know nowadays about the world because they're exposed to it. They have the ability to go out and research things for themselves. They're exposed to different things here and there all day long. They can get information from anything that they're on. So talking with kids, letting them know the dangers of everything you see online is not real. There's assholes in the world. Like, there's bad people. Like, people got, everybody can say what they want to. That's crazy now that I'm thinking about it. For real, like, it's not even about telling your kids like, hey, don't listen to these strangers or what they got to say, but online,
I mean, I was just thinking about like, I mean, it's gonna become like the birds and the bees. You're gonna have the talk.
Gotta have that talk. If you don't,
gotta have that talk. I mean, like, straight up. Like, I don't listen.
100%. If you don't talk to them about that and they get exposed to it, they're gonna be like the old people you see getting scammed all the time, fucking falling for, you just won $1 million and da 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 da.
I mean, not even that. Like, I mean, you have to talk to them about being proactive on like how to feel and how to, how to react and what to say when that happens.
Yeah.
You have to talk to them about them not participating and
that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Not being
and them also
cyberbully.
not being a part of the in crowd because somebody else is making fun of Timmy or Sarah or whoever. Sorry, Timmy or Sarah was the first names I could think of. But like, yeah, I mean, it starts at home.
It really does.
Straight up. So like, I definitely feel like, especially like if you're gonna hand them over that phone,
gotta have that talk.
and they know how to get on TikTok, and they know how to get on YouTube, and they know how to remix reels.
Yep.
Like,
Gotta have to talk.
Y'all need, have the talk with your kids, y'all. Like, cause again, like, and trust me, I'm not telling you how to be a parent, but like, you don't even know when you might be saving somebody's life.
Yeah, for real.
Even like, talk to your friends about, listen, if you see somebody getting bullied and there's nothing that you could do about it, like, go tell an adult. You know what I'm saying? Go tell your teacher, go tell your coach, go tell whoever. Like, go tell a fucking adult. Like, because at the end of it, like, anybody that knows me knows, like, I stay on like investigation discovery. Like, I'm one of those. Like, I'm watching, like, I love documentaries. I love learning about stuff, even though it's crazy and like murders and like stuff like that, or like cases, missing cases, like whatever. Like, Documentaries are my jam. So
Okay.
it's like, unfortunately, the amount of episodes and shows that I've seen about young people, you know, ending their lives because they're being bullied, like, you gotta tell somebody about it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, some of the parents were clueless. And so I can't imagine how that would feel to a parent, like, not knowing,
What your
you know what
child
I
is
mean?
going through,
Like,
what they're experiencing.
I would have to feel like if you're somewhat involved in your kids' lives, like, you know your kids. I mean, I know my friends, so I would have to think like, you know your kids. Like, and like, let's keep it real. It's 2023. Shit's different. Motherfuckers gotta work. Like, you know, whatever.
You're not around all the time. You gotta create a different kind of relationship. It's not the same as it used to be.
Still gotta talk to them kids, man, because like, at the end of the day, like, with few exceptions, like, adults do have a better chance, just like mentally, with being able to have, you know, outlets to of people to talk to, resources to use, like transportation to get to these places, to talk to these people. You know what I'm saying? Kids don't have that. And especially if they don't have a supportive household, then it's just like, you don't have a supportive household. And like, let's keep it real, I've definitely seen parents bully their kids.
For
so
sure.
like,
Damn.
you know,
Getting
like,
bullied online, getting bullied at the crib.
it happens.
That's crazy.
Definitely happens. So just like, if I could leave y'all with anything, I would just be like, A, it is 100% free to be kind.
Indeed. All
B,
your opinions. Oh, my bad.
no, go.
B for me would be, I forgot that fast. But damn, B would definitely be, if I could leave y'all anything, it would be that talk to your kids, talk to yourself, talk to your peoples, make sure everybody good, because like, it's not just one person experiencing like this cyberbullying and shit. Like, shit is really real out here. Like, I'm pretty sure people who are listening in, if you could leave down in the comments if you had, you know, a time where you've been cyberbullied or how you dealt with a cyberbully, you know, or even your opinion on cyberbullying. Like, we definitely would love to hear it. Chime in with you, you know. But like I said, you know, talk to your peoples, make sure everybody good, because it's not just one or two people going through it, it's everybody. So
Very true, guys. Very true. Like I said, at the end of the day, kindness is free, and like, it's so important to just like lead in love. Like, and at the end of the day, if you're having a bad day, like, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
indeed.
I'm gonna close out with the suicide prevention hotline. That's gonna be 1-800-273-8255. Again, that's 1-800-273-8255. Guys, sharing is caring. Talk to your kids, talk to your friends, and just be nice.
Indeed.
Until next time, this has been In a Pinch with Patty, featuring
Quis.
Later.
Peace.